It's morning already?
Traveler, wake up!
I don't want to.
Oh, thank goodness you're awake. Paimon has good news and bad news. Which one do you want to hear first?
Bad news. Wait, what? Traveler?
Okay, Paimon, sorry. Wake up, something's happened.
You really can't be bothered anymore. I'm listening.
Okay, bad news first. The bad news is something weird's going on with this island.
Alice, of course. You booby trapped this place?
And the good news is it seems like it is.
And what might that be?
Ah, look, she's awake.
Careful not to frighten her. She's probably just like the others.
What the?
Humans. Such
What
delicate
the?
little things.
How are you doing, mate? Feeling a little fragile?
So, as you can see, the boat can talk.
You know, I might just go back to sleep for a bit.
No, avoidance isn't gonna solve anything.
But that's what, I've been doing my whole life.
Poor soul. Imagine being scared of talking squirrels and boats.
You sure Wendy didn't spike my drink too?
Well, we can't blame her. After all, humans aren't quite accustomed to hearing things like us talk.
Wait, have you guys always been able to talk?
I have many concerns now.
Of course.
So you're finally awake. Time to rise and shine.
You guys are hearing what I'm hearing, right?
You're back.
Yes, we went for a little walk. The enchanting scenery and pleasant weather here soothes the body and mind.
So where's the breakfast?
Everything is fine, except that some places are a little peculiar.
The servants of darkness have descended. Rejoice, for the return of the Emanach Reich is nigh.
Mein Fräulein means that this is an unexpected development, and she has never seen anything like this
The
before.
talking squirrel or the talking boat?
No, that's not even close to what she said.
Oh, my apologies.
What happened?
After last night, there have been some unusual spectacles on this island.
Yes, swimming birds, flying squirrels, the sun and moon in the sky together. Some of these sights only lasted for a moment, but that doesn't make it any less
Alice, where the
bizarre.
hell did you transport me?
I heard a strange flapping sound on the island, but didn't see a single flying creature.
You sure it wasn't
around.
her flapping?
There was also a peculiar floral scent on the wind. Though there are many flowers on this island, that scent did not resemble any of them.
Seems to me like whatever these things are, they aren't visible to the naked eye.
I tried to perform a divination, but my scryglass showed only a chaotic mess that was impossible to decipher.
Look at them, old chap. Seems we scared the pants off them.
I'm kind of losing one meat for a dish show and a cooked squirrel, so you're looking really tasty.
Aye, well, they've never seen anything
Ah,
like
bud, you
this
know I love you.
The environment. Could it be that the environment is what's interfering with my divination?
I think I'm still asleep.
Even if you were, dreams aren't supposed to become reality, right? And a dream won't make you suddenly understand boats and squirrels.
What the hell? What the hell is going on with the plateau? Maple leaves? Now that was a spectacle.
No, it felt too real to be an illusion.
Those things we saw flickering in and out. That's exactly what I saw
Where
earlier
the hell
this
are
morning.
we?
Does this mean the Emanach Reich is real?
Especially you're supposed to believe it's real.
Wait, what?
Behold, the Emanach Reich has come, just as your Prinzessin had prophesied.
Indeed, Mein Fräulein. We all have witnessed this miracle with our own eyes. And now is the time to celebrate the creation of a new world.
You guys are really
Rejoice.
passing to be cult leaders.
Welcome to the Emanach Reich.
She looks so happy. Paimon doesn't have the heart to
Tell her
interrupt
reality.
She doesn't seem surprised in the slightest.
If this isn't an illusion, we ought to go and investigate.
Hurry, yeah, we
I
should.
got an idea. If you hurt yourself in a dream, you wake up right away, don't you?
Yes, you have a point.
Right? So come on, Kazuha. Hit me.
You're the masochist?
I'd rather not. How about you hit me
How about we all
instead?
gang up on Paimon?
That'll hurt real bad.
Hey, that
Yeah, Paimon's here for all of us.
Just leave it to us.
Huh?
Hey, Traveler, can Paimon hit you?
I like your senses of humor, me hearties. Well then, me lads and lasses. Don't you want to take a wee gander at all the places you're so curious about?
I do, Captain.
Of course, but how do we get there?
Look, here.
At what?
Blimey, at me, of course.
He's a boat, you
Oh,
moron.
that's right. The name's Mitoboru admires your bravery. How long have you been here? Oh, it's not your first time.
This is already better than 1.6. That's a talking boat.
There's something over there.
It's...
Inazuma.
Let's take a closer look. Well, I certainly didn't expect to see you here.
This is a bonsai pot, right? It's nice, but it looks like it's been a little neglected.
This bonsai was in my family for many generations. I saw it once in a Tenryou Commission warehouse.
We saw it
but
once,
it
you
looked
mean?
quite different from how it does now.
In the Phi Cousin event.
At that time, there was a withered tree inside.
Why would someone keep the plant in there if it's dead?
It's a way of sending a secret message. It indicated that there was something hidden inside the flower pot.
No, I think she was just questioning bonsai art in general.
There was a letter buried down at the bottom, which told of an ancient secret in my clan. I did not take the bonsai with me after reading the letter, which means it should still be in the warehouse now.
So why is it appearing here of all places?
I wonder who removed the plant and placed the pot here.
Kazuha, what do you think about maybe putting a little something inside it?
Though I still don't understand why it has appeared here, I can give that a try.
Wouldn't hurt. It did hurt.
Paimon knew it wasn't gonna be that simple.
Wait, we're transported? Where the hell is Kazuha? Where the hell is everyone? Oh,
Oh, yeah. Everyone's here, except for Kazuha.
what the hell is going on?
Kazuha, where are you? Are you okay?
No response. Well, let's keep an eye out for him.
Is this the place where he used to train the Ishin sword art?
Look at the decor here. It's like the inside.
Is this
of
the
a
old
grand
household of the
mansion.
Kaedehara Clan?
Most curious. What secrets lie within this place I shall surely uncover.
Uncover she shall. Cannot activate chamber now. When I was flipping through some old books today, I found my father's old notes. I read them, of course, he wouldn't mind, as I expected. Most of the content concerning the forging techniques, as well as tricks on how to handle certain ores, detail and feathered a number of hand-drawn drafts, mostly bonsai designs, when I suppose his love for them does count as clan tradition. My son turned 6 this year. His name is Kazuha, just as my wife wished. His coming and her going were not far apart. To think that it was 6 years since then. If she was still here, she would surely be helping my father in the yard. My father lived well in his younger years, and that lifestyle has greatly deteriorated in his later ones. It fills me with shame to admit that I'm unable to improve these circumstances. He says that it is not important, however, that it is we who are young who are the key.
It looks like this letter was written by Kazuha's father.
Long time ago.
So keeping bonsai plants really does run in the family.
So where do you think Kazuha keeps his bonsai plants?
But the fact that we're even here and could see his father's notes?
I don't understand. Maybe we can't activate this until we check the letter. Maybe. To my dear father, Kaedehara Kageharu, ever since the official dissolution of our house, I've packed my bags and left our ancestral home, wandering the world, and I've learned much on this journey. Today I was reminded of the many scenic artworks you drew in your nose as I passed some seaside cliffs by. The sight gave me much to think about. A wanderer's leisure is not the tradition of our clan, but the appreciation of scenery surely counts. I believe it was a great-grandfather who started this particular practice. You mentioned that he enjoyed planting small trees, loving their supple branches, while grandfather was on a different temperament, enjoying fiddling with stones more. When I was young, our backyard was full of many curious stones that grandfather collected. Back then, I thought the ground was littered with treasure, but now that I know more about the world, I can be quite certain that at least some of them were sword testing stones that grandfather brought back from the forging station. I knew precious little about the stones then, believing them all to be of great value. But can there really be so much treasure in life? I'm writing this letter as I rest in a shady spot on a hilltop. I intend to burn this letter shortly before using water from a mountain stream to quench the remnant embers. This way, I believe this message will reach you. Though you can no longer receive letters, I dismissed the servants after your passing and settled our various assets. It isn't worth much, but it's enough for me to live on. I feel that our bonsais may not have fared as well as I hoped. I stole what I could get on my hands to pay our debts, save for great-grandfather's old relic. It was confiscated by the Tenryou Commission. That said, I suspect that they staying in the storehouse may have been a better fate for it than remaining in my hands. I've not been there in a long time. The wind whistling through the mountains is just as lovely as it was when you first brought me here many years ago. I'm setting off again. Farewell, Kaedehara, Kazuha. Should we really read into all
Looks like a letter
this?
Kazuha wrote while he was traveling.
What a sad letter.
Well, he sent a letter.
Kazuha.
Be more sad if he just ditched everything and left. Now seriously, that's all great and all, but can I finally get my damn chest? Bro, open this bloody thing. Investigate the surroundings and find a way to open the door. So that's one. So if this is, like I'm suspecting, the Kaedehara household after the dissolution of, well, the household, this place got really thrashed then, didn't it?
The flesh resides in society, while the heart yearns for the natural world. Such has been the way of the Kaedeharas for many generations. Kazuha, the future of this clan will one day be in your hands.
Yeah, no thanks, I just want to wander.
When that time comes, remember to always stay true to yourself.
And this is the household the first chance you get. Well, technically he didn't ditch anything, but still, you know.
I heard an old man say something about the Kaedeharas.
Sounds like it might be Kazuha's grandfather.
It is, actually.
Listen carefully, Kazuha. A Kaedehara blade is not forged for the purpose of harming people.
Use it to tickle them instead. I don't understand. Why is it showing all of this? Like, what is this leading to? Is what I'm most curious about.
What are you carving?
It's a rock garden. I'm modeling it after the scenery I saw on my travels abroad. It'll go in my bonsai later. Work has been so busy these years, I've barely had a moment to spend with my grandson. I hope he doesn't take after me.
Don't you worry about that, old man.
When he's older, he should get out there and see more of the world.
He's a fine lad now.
I believe the other voice belongs to Lord Kazuha's father.
Oh, I see. We have ventured into Lord Kazuha's memory.
Good morning, fish show. Look for Kazuha. You there, buddy? You know, hey Kazuha, we'll meet later. Damn, I was gonna skip all of this and just go see Kazuha, wasn't it? Whoa, come on. Maybe I should just skip all this and go see Kazuha. What the? Come on. It's another stupid chest I can't open. So we come here and we get this color. Now I can exchange colors. Bro, what the fuck? Alright, I scouted the entire area again and I can say for certain I hate this place and the person who made this place.
Huh? Where did you all go?
And where do you come from? Hello?
This place is a maze. We all got trapped inside except for you.
You tell Kazuha about everything that just happened.
It appears that this whole maze is modeled after my family home. And all the conversations you heard in there are in fact words once spoken by my father and grandfather. You said that the maze is trying to keep me out. Indeed, I'm the only one unable to explore this place.
I think these unusual structures are some kind of mirage. According to what Kazuha said, all this seems to be constructed based on Kazuha's memory.
But why should Lord Kazuha be the only one excluded?
Maybe that comes from me too. To me, what is past is gone. Everything in the world is guided by its own rules, and as for people, we can never relive the past.
So you're just really going back to your own storyboard then?
I think that this belief is the reason why the Mirage was keeping me out.
I can get behind that. It's a very sensible way of looking at things.
All our thoughts have consequences. I don't consider it strange, and I don't think it's anything you should be worried about. We got in here by touching the bonsai, didn't we? So perhaps, if we touch it again...
I'm so glad to be back.
Hey, look!
What the
That
hell?
whole mountain's changed completely.
And the air around us, it has a whale of Kazuha in it.
Wait, everyone. I might have an explanation. The changes in the Mirage could be related to the bonsai. My father once mentioned that this pot was originally part of a collection belonging to my great-grandfather. He adored his bonsai and always took great care of them. When our family fell upon hard times, my grandfather traveled far and wide looking for a way
We do know all
to
this
save
again
the
from the
clan.
5,000 event.
However, during that time, my great-grandfather became gravely ill. He knew my grandfather had no interest in bonsai. So before his death, he gave most of his carefully crafted bonsai away. This is the only one he retained.
Hide the letter with that secret in it, right?
Yes.
To prevent the complete fall
and
of
to
the
give his
clan.
son something to remember him by. My grandfather returned quickly as he could, but my great-grandfather had already passed away. They never got the chance to say goodbye to each other before the end. After that, my grandfather would spend long periods of time standing in front of this bonsai, lost in thought. Eventually, he started to make his own bonsai. Back then, our courtyard was filled with all kinds of them. It's certainly no coincidence that it appeared here and became the entrance to the Mirage. It's almost as if it's giving me a chance to make up for past regrets.
Regrets about what?
There was once a time when the Kaedeharas were an illustrious clan in Inazuma. After the Raiden Gokaden incident, our clan's fortunes took a turn for the worse. By the time of my generation, our downfall was complete. Later, I fled Inazuma, as I didn't want to be arrested. With no one left in the Kaedehara Clan, the authorities confiscated everything in our home, including this bonsai. Like my ancestors before me, I think I'd like to try it out for myself. Recreate a favorite scene from my travels.
Why would that be a regret when you can always do it right now, Kazuha?
Since the contents of this bonsai affect the Mirage,
You're too
I'd
much
at least
sometimes,
like
you
to
know
try
that?
my hand at making something. But what style? Should I use plants for the bonsai, like my great-grandfather?
How about your own style?
Perhaps a rock garden would suit me better.
Alright, let's look for rocks. And that's another whole portion of the island. What the hell is all of this? Wait, what the? It kind of looks funny. Alright, we found them all.
Wow, it's a new place.
We're back here again.
As was the case last time, only Lord Kazuha is missing.
Don't worry. Leave it to us.
Alright, I'm coming on you, Shinya. I did not expect that. Okay, that was trippy as hell. They did this perspective changing thing back in the Archon Quest Interlude chapter. And the Chasm too, didn't they? Man, but I gotta say, this domain looks beautiful. So we find this, right? I pick it up, but I won't be able to change the color. Maybe I gotta come back, go fast enough. Huh. Oh, thank God.
This will do. Ah, Kazuha. You've come just at the right moment. What do you think of this rock carving?
It's very intricate.
I based it on a mountain scene I saw in a book. You know, there are nations in this world where the mountains reach all the way up into the clouds. If only I had the chance to see them with my own eyes.
Father, you can go anywhere whenever you want.
That's not true. Though the Kaedehara Clan is far from what it used to be, I still bear all the same responsibilities as the clan heads before me. But then again, continuing in the way of our forefathers, sacrificing everything for our declining clan, is it really
That's
worth
high
it?
time you start thinking for yourself.
But
Kazuha, there's one thing I want you to always remember. Family ties are important, but you ought to not let them hold you back. Family only exists because of the people in it. If we are unhappy, how can we hope to build a joyful one? The events of the past have had a profound impact on our family, but they are not your burden to carry. If you ever grow tired of this tedious life, just drop everything and go off on a journey, see the world.
You're advising him or
Remember,
yourself,
Kazuha,
old man?
Don't let yourself get tied down in life.
yes, Father.
Enter the dojo and defeat the opponent. So what, I'm supposed to beat up Kazuha's father? Isn't he dead already?
I've heard a lot about you, Mr. Kaedehara.
Hey,
It's
aspiring?
an honor to meet you today.
It is Kazuha's honor to duel with a military man like yourself. Kazuha, get ready.
Aw, man, I kind of want to pull for Kazuha now. I'm mad.
Wings of darkness, come, sever night from day.
Weak. Would I stop pressing these things? Oh, crap. So two Omamori lay wait us here. The puzzle continues. I love puzzle in games. Woo! Yeah, baby! Let's go! Woo! Hey, lady, you see this shit? Man, this could be so tedious for some people. Some people here. How many times do I have to twist and turn it around? Oh, fuck it so much. Oh, wait. A one for you. Oh, don't forget about you.
I'm sorry, but I just don't understand.
Kazuha, have you forgotten our promise?
You really want to give it all up? But even if we're having a rough time, you still have me by your side. Can't I be of any help?
No.
When you were my age, you were already helping grandfather out. Am I so incompetent that I'm a disappointment to you? Or
Kazuha, now you're blaming yourself for all of this? That's why I failed you as a father. The Kaedehara Clan has been paying the price for our past mistakes ever since your great-grandfather's generation. To
The
this
blow
day,
from Kuni Kuzushi.
we have never fully recovered from it. Though we are a family of bladesmiths, you don't have to devote your life to the family craft. If a wounded animal wants to escape from a trap, it has to sacrifice the hind leg that was caught. You might think of this as a loss, but staying in the trap has far more deadly consequences. Enough now, Kazuha. As the head of the family, I failed to revitalize our clan. You never blamed me for not giving you the life promised to you by our heritage. I'm grateful enough for that. All these generations of suffering. Let's end them today, don't worry. I'll carry the blame for abandoning our family business.
Father. Please don't. You should not be to blame for not upholding our family name.
Well, someone's got to take the blame at the end, don't they?
Even if that day comes, let me share the burden with you. Let's just wait and see. Sooner or later, I will have to lead the Kaedehara Clan.
But you didn't in the end, did you? You know, this is all great and all, man, but I really just want out of this place. Kazuha, for crying out loud, would you write a memo with all this information? I don't want to go through this domain just to learn more about you.
Hey, think you're tough enough to go against me? Ah, no response! What's wrong? You scared?
Did you really think it would be wise to pick a fight with the Kaedehara Clan?
Kaedehara Clan, he's not Reongintoki. He's in a bad mood because his brain juice is being extorted away from him for free. This is cool. So they're showing the turmoil when, you know, bandits came for the Kaedehara Clan.
It's no longer what it used to be.
That's Kazuha's voice! But why can't he hear us? Looks like it's just an illusion.
Enter the last room. What the? What is going on? What? Bro, what the fuck is this new event? Can we have some funny comical music while I walk around like an idiot?
Maybe if I were more adept in the sword arts, I'd be able to share my father's burdens.
Yeah, Kazuha, that's cool. I'm reaching to you, buddy. I'm coming to you, buddy.
This won't do. I'm getting distracted by family matters and making too many mistakes.
Should we really be allowed to peek through all of this? I guess. Kazuha wouldn't mind.
I yearn to hear the song of Nightingale. My patient
Oh, that's so cool. Look at that.
A veil of mist obscures the western skies.
Oh, this is so cool. What the fuck? Ooh, it gets bigger and smaller. Damn, space-time is being heavily disoriented.
And yet never once falter. This shall be my father's legacy.
Thought we might find you trapped here again.
Yeah, it seems those are the rules.
We entered that maze in the Mirage again.
You tell Kazuha what you saw.
The mood was more deflated, and the place more humbly furnished. Yes, that makes sense. What you saw was the Kaedehara Clan in decline.
We saw you in the Mirage too, but you looked a little different than now.
Unfocused.
Indeed. I most certainly agree.
Compared to the Lord Kazuha before us now, the Mirage we saw appeared lost, with the burden of fate weighing heavily upon him.
I can confirm that.
That means I am older and wiser now. I'm sorry you had to see my less mature former self. For a long time after leaving Inazuma, I've lived the life of a drifter. But this is no bad thing, because I learned much from the experience. I wish that I could have met my past self too. Life is a long journey. And that's why I must travel far and wide.
Are we back in the island?
Just as I thought.
We are.
The bonsai is the key to entering the Mirage.
Oh god, I'm never touching that again. You're on your own next time, Buckaroo.
Continue looking for the rock garden.
Wait, what do you mean? We're not done?
What's happened here? Everything is broken.
Alas, the loftier the clan, the more devastating the fall.
You know, for once, Official, you made better sense than me.
Broken into pieces and not a single soul around.
Come on, let's get moving.
Come here, come here. This is the spot right here. Thank you.
Master, we're the only servants left. Are you sure about this? After we're gone, who's going to...
Don't worry. I'll be fine.
Your mother died early, and now that your father has left you...
The Kaedehara Clan has ultimately disbanded in my hands. But as my father said, I should not let life imprison me. Perhaps living the Wanderer's life is what was meant for me after all.
Choose your life, Kazuha. Choose your life.
You know, they say that visions represent the Archon's gaze.
But is being under an Archon's gaze really a
Tomo?
I don't know.
Wait, what? That him? This really is Kazuha Impact now, isn't it?
I have traveled far and wide in Inazuma since leaving home, and seen many new things along the way. Though material luxuries have not been a feature of my journey, it has yet been
Rocks and soil make for a good dinner.
With the boundless earth and sky to call my abode.
I'm homeless, please help me. We're finally hearing more of his conversation. That's sick! Alright, this just got a whole lot cooler.
Vision Hunt Decree! Hand over your visions
Damn.
now!
We're really going to back then.
Hurry!
Tobo, come back! You're gonna die!
I know very well why people resist against the Vision Hunt decree. Ambition is our power in its rawest form. We cannot live without it. When no other option remains, I will leave.
Whoa, whoa, wait, what the? Is this when he was waiting there?
Shogun is holding a duel before the throne.
Yeah, this is when he was gonna intercept that duel.
Forbidden from coming near.
God damn it, I should've done this with Kazuha.
Don't let him get away.
That's fine. He's there, isn't he? Let's take care of the background work so our hero can have the spotlight. Defeat the soldiers who are investigating visions. You don't need to tell me. The whole thing was a joke from the start. You got an old human ambition. Damn, playground all for me? Come here.
Soldiers!
Enhanced animal module 75.
Hold back. Not you trying so hard for me to make fun of you like that.
The life of a wanderer is full of hardships. I have asked myself these questions many times. Should I go? If so, where to?
You're a wanderer. Isn't that the beauty? Finding out where you need to go. Where you want to go. Where you should go. Kaedehara. So this was right then before Kazuha jumped onto the ship with Beto.
Kaedehara, that's you, right? Get on board, I'll get you out.
Why are you helping me? I'm a wanted fugitive.
Obviously the Yashiroka... An anonymous financial sponsor wants you to get out safely, but there's only so much they can do. After this, you'll be on your own.
My grandfather once traveled to League. Well, my father read about Mondstadt. But where is the right place for me?
Stop! I'm warning you, do not attempt to resist!
Oh, really? The sky's getting dark.
And the voice lines are all mess.
Looks like it's going to rain.
Kazuha, I'm sorry for ruining your cool moment. Just leave the fighting to me, won't you?
Hey, buddy. You okay? Need a ride or something?
Pirates?
You could call us that. So, you coming or not?
He's coming. The Alcor.
It's the Alcor.
Is where you finally found your first home.
And look, Kazuha's over there.
Of course he is.
Kazuha, we found you.
Good timing. I was just reflecting on
And
my
I was
life
playing
so
through it.
far. And so, what do you think of the Kaedehara Clan's bonsai?
It's weren't perfect, but you're nothing to feel ashamed of.
Indeed.
Because those scratches and all is what makes it history after all.
Oh, this Mirage is quite fascinating. It presents life like a stage play, with each scene more captivating than the last.
They say that astrologists have seen it all. So if this Mirage intrigued you, that says it was a worthwhile encounter.
Oh, you're giving her too much credit.
How fares thy mood?
Main Fräulein inquires as to your present well-being, Lord Kazuha, hoping your heart is not too filled with sorrow.
There's no way anyone could be cheerful after reliving all that.
You have a point. Thank you all for your concern.
Who do you think he is anyways?
Fortunately, all those
You
things
guys.
are past and gone now.
Didn't he say he ties off the past in the past?
When I first saw this bonsai, I thought of the possibility that I needed to wait for you. Perhaps that was why I had to be here on my own. There was supposed to be a dead plant in that flower pot. However, there was nothing there. I had a lot of time to reflect. I think I finally understand now. The empty flower pot represents the state of my heart. When the heart is clear, the world is too. And when the heart is unladen, the same is true. Clear and unladen. That describes how I feel right now. Although I would not say there are no regrets in this. To be unladen is also to be empty. That's why this bonsai appeared as part of my Mirage. It gave me a chance to fulfill my wishes. I never realized that deep down in my heart, I also wanted to make my own bonsai. Perhaps this is what it really means to keep Kaedehara traditions alive.
Have you finished doing what you wanted to do, Kazuha?
You're ready to move on now?
Yes, you could say that. What really matters in life is not how strict we are with ourselves, but the connections we make along the way.
That's why you were waiting for us, right?
There's no future for those who linger on the past. So please believe me when I say that I've already come a long way. And I intend to go further still. I will always treasure your support. I often travel during storms, which means my eyes are often blinded by the rain. Many times, I couldn't even see what was right in front of me. One day, I finally reached the top of the mountain. I looked out with the clouds beneath my feet and only the gentle breeze murmuring in my ears. The highest mountain is a clear and enlightened heart. Here, there is no self, no hatred, no regrets, and no desires. Let's embark on a journey, for I am the breeze. We will meet again, no matter how far along the road. Life has just begun, and maybe the whole world can be my home.
If you choose to make it your home. Ah, Paimon, I'm so tired too.
Everyone must be exhausted. Let's call it a day.
Something bothering you?
What's wrong? You don't look too good.
Nothing. Perhaps today's arduous journey is making me feel slightly out of sorts.
Fräulein, are you alright?
Oz, curb thy curiosity.
Yes, Fräulein.
I'll see if I can find something for us to eat. Go ahead
My
and rest if
hero.
you're feeling tired. But anyone who's up to it is welcome to help out.
Snore.
I'll help.
Yep, this should be enough. We can grill these. Next time we pass by one of those abandoned campsites, I'll see if they have a cooking pot. We'd have some more
I
variety.
don't have an
then.
Adepti cooking pot in my backpack.
Wow, that's such a nice idea. You might not be a chef, Xinyan, but you sure do know how to keep the diners happy.
A chef, if you ask me.
Oh, shucks, Paimon.
Even the crewmates of the Alcor consider Xinyan someone they can rely on.
Me too.
We feel the same way about you too, Kazuha.
Well, then, as a trusted friend, I have something I'd like to talk about.
You're gonna finally call in a favor?
From
What's
what
up?
you've been saying, that miraculous mirage seems to have been based on my life story to date. It felt just like a dream to me.
Maybe that's it. Maybe it represented your dreams.
In other words, you've always wanted to make your own bonsai?
This is connected to the Unreconciled Stars event, isn't it?
Could that be it? All that was a means of granting me something I wished for? And since this happened to me, does that mean it could happen to everyone else too?
1 down, 3 to go.
I agree. But I wonder whose Mirage we'll encounter next.
I wonder myself.
I'm actually kind of looking forward to my own Mirage if it's a dream come true like you say.
You actually want something like this to happen with you too?
Oh, heck. Any Mirage to do with me would probably be music related. It'd be a good chance to showcase a few tunes.
You mean you'd want to do a performance in there?
Rock on.
Why not?
I can pull it off.
I don't think any self-respecting musician could stay silent on these islands. Just look at this place.
So much confidence and optimism. Oh, Traveler, Paimon wants to try some of the fruit growing in my
Oh, is
puzzle
this
there.
about... Carry on without us. I need a moment with Paimon. He's in a difficult stage. Why are we calling Wendy the most useless person to talk to in a scenario like this?
Strange houses today, huh? And, a Mirage bonsai?
Let's give him a call. Ring, ring. I have a lot of dandelion wine.
There's no answer.
That doesn't seem like him.
Maybe he got distracted. Or he forgot to bring the bomb.
Or he sold the bomb.
Traveler, Paimon. So here you are.
Hey, Meg. Hey, you're rocking the new outfit better.
Mona! Are you all done chatting with Fischl?
Close enough. She was a little downcast. I think it has something to do with the mirage we saw today.
What did she say?
Fischl has been very excited about this trip from the start, but I have a feeling she doesn't want to see her own mirage.
She doesn't want others to see her own mirage, Mona.
Why? It seems like this would be the kind of thing she really enjoys.
I'm not sure at this stage, but I'll keep an eye on
Please
her.
do.
There's something else I wanted to tell you. I tried performing a divination again on the beach.
And?
My
Anything?
scryglass was still blurry, but I felt a force coming from within. I couldn't see its exact position, but I knew that it was changing.
How could you tell that if you couldn't see it clearly?
How can I explain this concept to non-experts? Oh, I know. It's like we're sitting in a room and there's a crack in the walls. We don't know where it is, but everyone can feel the wind rushing in. Not only that, but the room is getting colder.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. So you want to find where that crack is, right?
You could say that. I need to see the crack first before deciding what to do next.
Like the rocks we touched during the Unreconciled Stars event.
Seems like similar things happen every time I'm with
Ah,
you.
shucks.
You're surrounded by all kinds of friends, secrets, and destinies. It's incredible.
I'm lucky.
Yo, you're incredible. You helped Fischl and us solve that Leonard situation.
The Unreconciled Stars event is finally spoken of. Is this a good thing for an astrologist?
All things considered, I suppose. Let's hope we can all stick together and resolve this, like we did last time.
When you say together, do you mean the two of you? Or all three of us?
Okay, the three of us then. Sometimes Paimon offers an insightful perspective that can be very helpful to me.
Comic relief?
I'll keep observing the stars. Keep in touch,
You
traveler.
too. See you tomorrow.